Hello, I'm Trainer James, and today I am bringing you a Mono Green Werewolves deck for Alchemy. It should be noted, we have done Mono Green Werewolves for Standard and for Historic, but we haven't done one for Alchemy yet, so I wanted to go ahead and present to you this Alchemy Mono Green Werewolves deck. So basically, what makes this deck an Alchemy deck as opposed to a Standard deck? Because if you look at it, it does look very reminiscent of our Standard deck. Our Standard deck had 2 Avabruck Caretaker and 2 Tovolar's Huntmaster. Obviously, we got rid of the Tovolar's Huntmaster, and instead we're running 3 Avabruck Caretaker. But aside from that, what makes this deck Alchemy is that we are running 4 Tenacious Pup and 2 Lupine Harbingers. Now, the Tenacious Pup for a single green, it's a 1/2 wolf creature, and when it enters the battlefield, we gain 1 life, and then when you cast your next creature spell, that creature enters the battlefield with an additional +1/+1 counter, trample counter, and vigilance counter. So if you go Tenacious Pup turn 1, and then Werewolf Packleader turn 2, suddenly you have a 4/4 Werewolf Packleader with trample and vigilance. Outland Liberator, you can have a 3/3 trample vigilance. And then our Lupine Harbingers, it costs 3 and a green for a 4/4 wolf with trample and haste. It could be foretold, and then if you foretell it, when you finally do cast it, you put X counters on it, where X is the number of turns you've begun since it was foretold. So basically, the Lupine Harbingers could just get freaking big, and with trample and haste is going to be able to, really smack your opponent around. But these Mono Green Werewolves, I love these decks, and I think that in my opinion, the best creature in these decks and why I play these decks so often is right here, our Howlpack Piper. For 3 and a green, it's a 2/2 human werewolf. Now, having 2 toughness isn't great because, it dies to a Play with Fire, which costs a single red mana from the opponent, right? So we spent 4 mana to cast it, and then for a single red, they could just kill it with a burn spell. So that doesn't feel great. But the spell can't be countered, and then if she survives, then for 1 and a green, you can tap her and put one of our creatures onto the battlefield, and as long as it's a wolf or werewolf, she untaps herself, so then you can turn around and do it again, because most likely, she costs 4 mana, most likely you will have 4 mana, so you will be able to put 2 creatures onto the battlefield, and because you're not casting them, when it goes to your opponent's turn, it becomes night. So if you put an Avabruck Caretaker onto the battlefield for 2 mana, suddenly it becomes night. All of your permanents have hexproof, and the Howlpack Piper, because it became night, allows you to look at the top 6 cards of your library, and then you get to put another creature card into your hand. So it's a good way of keeping your hand somewhat stocked with creatures, right? And then we are also playing 4 Old Growth Troll. We're playing Mono Green. I know it's not a wolf or werewolf, but, Old Growth Troll is just a really great value for green. You get a 4/4 Trampler, and then when it dies, you attach it to a forest. It allows you to ramp, and then when you no longer need to ramp, you could just sack that forest and get a 4/4 Troll with trample back. So 4 Old Growth Troll. It should be noted, if you put the troll onto the battlefield with the Howlpack Piper, she will not untap because it's not a wolf or werewolf. But outside of that, everything else we're playing 4 Blizzard Brawl, 3 Snakeskin Veil, 2 Ranger class. This is Mono Green Werewolves for Alchemy. So let's go ahead, get to some matches, and I will see you on the battlefield. Bunch of lands and an Old Growth Troll. Cool. This is much better. We'll put the Caretaker back. Kind of want to keep our lands. Mute the opponent because they have a bat. Play our Tenacious Pup. Opponent's over here on Selesnya. Been the Fang Bearer. Okay. Well, if he wants to attack, we can block and he can kill one of these. Probably the 2/2. Naya. Okay, let's do that. I'm not really sure why my game is lagging at the moment. Let's attack. They probably won't block. Nice. So all of their creatures are going to start making treasures now. Which is pretty cool, actually. So let's go ahead, do this. Attack. Put the counter here. Yeah, I guess like Prowler has to take one. Well, good thing we have the Liberator here. Pass the turn. So we can get rid of their Maskwood and Nexus. Hoffrey Ghostforge. Sure. Right on. Block. Whenever another non-token exiles, if you do create a token that's a copy. It's a spirit in addition to its other types. Okay. Sounds good. Let's see, if we attack with this, it becomes a 6/7. We can pump it up to a 7/8. Doesn't quite kill both. Though I guess we can get rid of Hoffrey. Okay, let's do that. Put the counter here. Oh. Well, I mean, in that case. They go down to 3. Play our other Liberator. Pass a turn. We still have Snakeskin Veil available. Both of these creatures have Trample. Inquisitor Captain. Not a bad pull. With the Valkyrie. Right on. My turn. So I guess they're probably going to block the Prowler. Let's see, what happens if we put the counter here? This becomes a 7/8. We can make it an 8/9. And then they would have to put 3 creatures in front of it to block it, I guess. Take the Nexus. Three, 6, 7, 8. We could deal 8 points of power, so let's get rid of you. Yeah, let's do this, because this doesn't kill the Inquisitor Captain. Though the Valkyrie does get to come back. And our creature lives. Nice. Packleader. Pass the turn. No blocks. My turn. Yep. Let's attack with everything. Right on. The opponent gets to go first. We'll keep this hand though. Ranger class, turn 2. Nope. Not you. You. Ambitious farmhand. Only transforms when they have Coven. Let's go ahead, get this Ranger class down. Well, let's go ahead, attack. Get our Tenacious Pup down. We need lands. We need lands. Deck, if you could just work with us. Please. Next turn we can play a 3/3 Outland Liberator with Trample and Vigilance. Our opponent probably has a bunch of removal though. They're playing black, white. Very nice. Oh, Old Growth Troll. No attacks. That way if they kill it, then it ramps us. Should be noted if they play another creature, they still won't have Coven because they're all 1 power toughness. I feel like our opponent kind of had to know that we weren't going to, you know, sack the token. Put the counter here. Outland Liberator can deal with their wedding announcement. Okay. Oh, they're gonna transform her and attack. Gain some life. To put a counter there. Pass the turn, make it night. Next time we attack, assuming it's still night, then the wedding announcement will be destroyed just by attacking. So they have to not play 2 spells. And they won't. It's +3/+3, target opponent sacks a creature. Okay. go ahead, destroy their enchantment. All of our stuff has hexproof now. Could have another Soul Shatter. That would be sad. Get rid of the Hollow Henge Huntmaster. I guess they could also have another Silver Quill command. Next turn they'll have the mana for a Doomscar. Yeah, okay. Well, good luck. Good news. Let's do that. Hit him for 9, get him down to 12. I'm gonna play the Old Growth Troll. I feel like they could have like a Doomscar or something here. So if they do, then you know the troll will die, but it'll attach itself to a land. Alright, well. Let's make ourselves a troll. Just keep on getting in, you know. Level this up. Ooh. Play another troll. We keep killing our trolls, but they keep coming back. Okay. Removal for this one, maybe? No? Ooh, Vanishing Verse. Nice. Yeah, let's pass the turn. We'll make it night. Then when we play this next turn, we can go digging for a creature. We can also just make a troll or two on their end step. Playing the blood down here. Welcoming Vampire. Do they have another creature? Of course they do. Well, they're gonna make it day. But good news is, we are gonna be able to make a few trolls. So let's do this. They take 3, and then they take 2, so they're going down to 2. They take 5 damage. I'll also play a creature off the top. Do they have a Doomscar? I don't know. We get to go first? Oh, we'll keep this hand. We need another snow land for our Blizzard Brawls to be active. And so we can play Cemetery Prowler. Another mono green deck. Jeez. People love their mono green on the ladder here. Alright, well, let's go ahead and take care of you. No ramping for the opponent. We can go ahead and attack as well. Keep up the Snakeskin Veil. Grizzled Huntmaster. Huh. Okay. Yeah, they get rid of their Sculptor. Put something of value into their hand. I feel like we should definitely take the Grizzled Huntmaster out, but if we're not going to get another land, I want to play a creature. Let's take their Sculptor. No attack. Okay. Well, Snakeskin Veil, I guess. Inscription. Okay. Well, let's go ahead and attack then. Steal their inscription. No blocks for the opponent. Howlpack Piper. Hopefully they don't have a removal spell for her. Oh, I feel like they definitely do, though. They're mousing over our cards. Oh yeah, here it comes. Of course. Ugh, that's such a big Huntmaster. No attacks. Just, you know, don't have any more removal, please. No attacks. Caretaker. Nice. So goes the game. No attacks. It's basically whoever doesn't play a spell first, the opposing opponent gets the advantage with the Avabruck, because they'll get to put counters on all of their permanents first. Pass the turn. We could definitely attack here. Or we could just keep making it bigger. Draw Draw ourselves a card. They bring their creature into play. 7, 8. Oh, they're blocking it with 3 creatures. Okay, so we could take out their land and their Piper, or not their Piper, their Packleader. We could pump you to be a 7/5. This only makes 8, so it doesn't take out the Huntmaster, unfortunately. Go ahead. Play our Prowler. Take their Packleader. Make our creatures cost even less. The Mammoth. My turn. Alright, so we're basically gonna have to play this. No attacks. Oddity. Oh man. Okay. Go ahead and make ourselves another troll. Well, seems good. No attacks. They do get to turn on the oddity now. Other creatures you control have trample and haste. That is terrifying. Pass. Okay, let's see. What's the best way to block this? That's 20 right there. So they're hitting us with 28. We can put the Prowler in front of 1. That goes down to 24. We could put the Troll in front of 1. That takes us down to 20. So we're still dead. Okay, so... So if we block this, we take 9. That's 7. That's 16. 17, 18. We can bring the troll back. Down to 2. Well. One, two, three, four, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Everything has hexproof. So Blizzard Brawl is no good here. Okay, so if we bring A-Faceless Haven online, right, it becomes a 5/5. If we attack with everything, they can block 3 creatures, so they'll block our biggest ones. The 6, the 6, and the 5. We hit them for 5, 4. We hit them for 13. That's not good enough. Oh, no, wait. 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, because everything gets counters on it. Or no, wait. No, I think it still would be 17, because I'm counting the 5 on the Faceless Haven. The Trolls, the Harbinger, and the Prowler do all have trample, though. Down to 1. Not now. That sucks. That sucks. Yep, they got us. We get to go first. Okay, we'll keep this hand. A couple Snowlands, some pack leaders, Old Ghost Troll, Howlpack Piper. Go, pack leader! Is it? Oh no. Fading Hope. No, Dragon's Fire. Okay. Fine. Fine. We'll play ourselves an Old Growth Troll then. Make them think that we have a Snakeskin Veil. Imarith. Alright. No attacks. Good old fearsome whelp. And another. I want it to be night, but we gotta take... Oh no! Oh no 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 no! Oh, I hit the wrong one! Oops. I meant to target the old growth troll. Wow. Wow. And now it's not going to become night. What an idiot. Oh my gosh. Galazeth, cool. Iteration. Town Razor Tyrant. Sure. Okay. Yeah. Resolve. My turn. Yeah, we'll take that action. I mean, we could put 2 counters here and 2 counters here and just attack with everything. They have to block 2 things. We could Snakeskin Veil the Avabruck, but I think it's okay. Another Avabruck. I guess they could also have 2 Goldspan Dragons. Nine doesn't quite do it. Unless they have like a burn spell. Play with fire? I think the dragon decks sometimes run play with fire. Expressive. Red. Okay. Uh-oh. Uh-oh! Oh, did they find a burn spell? Oh no. Ah, my gosh. The opponent gets to go first. Okay. Okay, Sea Dog. Is that Okay Cupid Dog? Rakdos. Packleader. Are they also playing dragons? Big old 3-drop. That's a big coin! We do have a Blizzard Brawl. So, there's that. Let's get rid of her. Go ahead, attack. That way, something else can't get big. Next turn we can play the Troll, or we can play a Prowler. Might actually play a Prowler instead. I guess it depends if we draw a land. And of course, they have another Kalain. Well, in that case, we'll just play the Piper instead. Let's attack. Hey. Okay. Like, I know they can still play something big, but as long as Kalain's not on the board, it's not getting counters. I was kind of hoping they would actually play a spell, though, because, you know, I wanted to actually put some creatures on the board with the Howlpack Piper. Or the Wild Song Howler, I guess. Well, no, the Howlpack Piper. Might as well keep attacking. I'm going to go ahead and play the Prowler. That way next turn we can play the Avabruck. If it's still night, we put counters on everything. Let's take, you know, one of their many Kalains. We actually could play another one and make it daytime. I guess it's not the worst thing. This is more so just in case, like, our opponent has removal, then we have two other creatures. And now the Avabruck only costs 4 if it goes back to night. It's totally fine. Just don't take out the Howlpack Piper. And if we draw another land, we can play all 3 of these creatures. But we don't. Oh, buddy. Put our Avabruck down there. Put another one. Oh yeah! Put counters on you. We'll take their sorcery. Now let's make it night. Get some creatures, and now we have hexproof. Oran Reef Ooze. If they can't play another spell, all of our creatures get +2/+2 counters put on them. Okay. Well, you know, it was smart of them to do that. I will say that. So we'll just play another one. Put some counters here. Put some counters there. So those were the matches with our Mono Green Werewolves in Alchemy. As you can see, the deck had a pretty impressive 76% win rate with 78% on the play and 75% on the draw across 17 matches that took roughly an hour and 42 minutes. It should be noted that our standard version of this deck had a much better time against Mono Green, whereas as you can see here, we played 2 games against Mono Green and lost both of them. We didn't lose by a whole lot, but we did lose nonetheless. One of them we just got outvalued. The opponent just had everything like in the right turns when they needed everything, And then the other opponent, they had an Ulvenwald Oddity. They were able to flip it, give all of their creatures trample +1/+1, and so we got them down to 1 life. So it's not a terrible matchup against Mono Green, but if you go up against Mono Green with this deck, you definitely want to be careful, I would say. But I mean, overall, we lost a 1 game to Mardu. But yeah, this deck was definitely a whole lot of fun. Obviously, you can see it went 4-0 against Orzhov, which is pretty impressive in my opinion. So yeah, this deck, I like it. I like this Mono Green Werewolves deck for Alchemy. It's a whole lot of fun. I really want to build a best of 3 version now, because I want to see like what I can do with a sideboard. Because I think in the sideboard, we don't have any Tovolar's Huntmaster in the main board, so I would probably put 1 or 2 in the sideboard. Obviously, we would put ways to deal with flying creatures in the sideboard. I don't know, spells that like target flying creatures, deal damage to flying creatures, or straight out, destroy flying creatures. Inscription of Abundance would be nice to have in the sideboard as well. Maybe a couple Ulvenwald Oddities for when we go up against other Mono Green decks, things like that. Maybe a 4th Snakeskin Veil as well. But overall, this was a really fun, a really great best of 1 Mono Green Werewolves deck for Alchemy. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I hope you take the deck on the ladder. I hope it does you well. And you can find me on Twitter. I'm Trainer James MTG. So you can let me know like how the deck performs for you, or if you like make some tweaks to the deck. You can let me know on Twitter. You can also leave me comments in the comment section. So yeah, Mono Green Werewolves, Alchemy. I want to thank you guys for watching today's video. Remember to like the video, subscribe to the channel for more Magic the Gathering Arena content. You can check out that video over there if you want to watch something else. There's a playlist right below it, so you can check out more content on the channel. I hope you all have a wonderful day, and I will see you in the next video.